In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 11, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. New York Mets versus Los Angeles Angels. The New York Mets continue their West Coast swing as they travel back to the Los Angeles area to take on the Angels. The Mets continue to pace the National League East with a sizable cushion over the Braves and Phillies. The Angels, briefly in first place in the American League West, have fallen on hard times, with a recent 14-game winning streak helping to lead to the firing of manager Joe Maddon. On the mound on Saturday will be veteran righty Carlos Carrasco of the Mets taking on fellow righty Michael Lorenzen of the Angels. The Mets are 4-1 in their last 5 Saturday games and 9-4 in their last 13 overall. The Angels are 1-8 in their last 9 home games and 7-20 in their last 27 overall. The over is 3-1 in Mets' last 5 overall. The over is 5-0 in Angels' last 6 Saturday games. The over is 4-0 in the last 6 meetings in Los Angeles and 7-1 in the last 8 meetings. Carlos Carrasco has been an excellent contributor for the Mets after it looked like his career may have been trending down after his time with the Guardians. He struck out 10 over 7 innings of 2-run baseball to pick up a win Monday over an excellent Padres lineup. Carrasco didn't issue a walk while allowing 5 hits in the contest. Carrasco has been the beneficiary of excellent run support this season, evidenced by his 7 wins and 1 loss, but he has pitched very well in his time with New York and brings a 3.52 ERA and 1.16 WHIP into this road tilt with the Halos, who have been as bad as it gets. They have lost 14 of their last 15 games entering this series with the Mets. Carlos Carrasco has allowed 43 hits and 14 earned runs in his last 42 innings, while Michael Lorenzen has given up 32 hits and 17 runs in his last 38.1 innings. Should be a fun pitching matchup. But the bottom line is the Angels are a team that's lost 15 of their last 16 games. It's hard to back the Angels with any confidence these days, so the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. In the Mets' last 10 wins, they are 9-1 to the over. They are first in on-base percentage, second in runs scored, and first in batting average. The Angels' pitching has been poor throughout their losing streak, giving up over 5.5 runs per game in the past 15 games. While Lorenzen has put up decent win-loss numbers, he has not fared particularly well in the hard hit percent category over the last 2 seasons. Last season, Lorenzen had a rather dismal 42.7 hard hit percentage, while this season, it has reduced slightly to 38.6%. His strikeout rate is under 20% as well, so the Mets will put balls in play, and a majority of those balls will be hard hit. Michael Lorenzen is expected to take the mound for the second game against New York. He surrendered 5 runs over 5 2/3 innings in last Saturday's loss to the Phillies. Lorenzen allowed 5 hits, issued 5 walks, and struck out 9 batters in the Rocky outing. He managed to end the game on a good note, but he faces a much more electric lineup in this game. New York has been excellent from the box through the first 2+ months of the season. They come into this series with a sparkling 38-21 record, are second in runs per game, and lead the MLB in on-base percentage. This has all the makings of an 8-5 or 9-6 type of slugfest. The total number has gone over in 7 of 8 meetings between these clubs. I expect a high-scoring day for the Mets. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado Rockies versus San Diego Padres. A pair of division foes from the National League West continue their weekend set and kick off a doubleheader on the Diamond in Southern California. The Colorado Rockies are on the road as they play the opening game of a doubleheader with the San Diego Padres Saturday afternoon. Colorado won the rubber game of their 3-game road set with the Giants, prevailing 4-2 in the finale Thursday afternoon. San Diego won the rubber game of their 3-game set with the Mets, cruising to a one-sided 13-2 home victory Wednesday night in their most recent contest. The Rockies took 2 out of 3 at San Francisco earlier this week, while the Padres did the same against the Mets. The Rockies are 38-78 in their last 116 road games and 2-5 in their last 7 overall. The Padres are 5-1 in their last 6 games on grass and 5-1 in their last 6 overall. The under is 4-1 in Rockies' last 6 overall. The over is 5-2 in Padres' last 7 overall. The Rockies are 4-11 in the last 15 meetings in San Diego and 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. The Padres have excelled all season behind a combination of strong pitching and timely hitting. Look for them to continue to build on their successful campaign against the National League West cellar dwellers in Colorado. San Diego has a top 5 pitching staff that will cut through a Rocky lineup that has not been nearly as potent away from the thin air of Coors Field. Look for Machado to spearhead the offense against a vulnerable arm in Felter. The Padres have been winning games convincingly of late, going 6-1 against the spread in their last 7. The Rockies have struggled to stay in games, going just 2-6 straight up and 3-5 against the spread in their last 8. Kyle Freeland has been respectable all year and is even better on the road, where he has a 3 ERA. The problem is, Mackenzie Gore has been ridiculous, which includes allowing 22 hits and 5 earned runs in his last 32.2 innings. Gore has a 2.01 ERA and .205 allowed batting average at home. It's hard to step in front of the Padres here, so the San Diego Padres money line is our full game side pick. There's a lot of boom or bust potential with this game, but I am expecting something to go right for at least one of the offenses. Colorado has been one of the most consistently hot lineups in baseball, so this is going to be a tough task for a rookie starter. Meanwhile, San Diego is facing a starter who either shuts his opponent down or gives up 5+ runs. While the Padres' overall offensive numbers don't jump off the page, they boast plenty of talent at the dish and will make quick work of Feltner on Saturday. San Diego is averaging nearly 10 runs per game over their last 3 games, boosting their season average to over 4.5. The Rockies have a beleaguered pitching staff that ranks last in ERA, opposing BA, and opposing OPS. Clevinger will find success against the road Rockies, but it won't be a cakewalk against a team that ranks 3rd in batting average. Ultimately, count on the San Diego bats in this one. The over is 4-1 in their last 5, and there is no indication this Rocky staff can slow them down. One of these offenses will have a strong performance on Saturday night. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Red Sox vs. Seattle Mariners. The red-hot Red Sox took Game 1 of this American League Series and have won all 5 games facing the Mariners this season. The Red Sox have won 8 of their last 9 games and won Game 1 of this series after sweeping the Mariners in a 4-game series in Boston later last month. The team has moved to 3 games over .500 but are still only in 4th place in the tough American League East, where they are 11.5 games out of 1st place. The Mariners have lost 2 of their last 3 games and they are 6 games under .500 and in 4th place in the American League West, 10 games back of the Houston Astros. The club has had issues on the mound and at the dish, ranking 20th in the majors in team ERA and 21st in runs scored. Boston is 7-1 in their last 8 games overall and 7-1 in their last 8 games against a team with a losing record, while the under is 3-1 in their last 6 games overall. Seattle is 5-2 in their last 7 games overall and 4-12 in their last 16 games against the American League East, while the over is 7-0 in their last 7 games against the American League East. The Mariners have lost their last 8 games against the Red Sox and have lost all 5 games facing them this season. Don't look for them to snap their losing streak against them in this game. Boston is hot winners of 8 of their last 9 games, and all 8 of the wins have come on the road. They have Wacha on the hill, and he is coming off a complete game shutout in his last start, and he has given up more than 2 runs in only 1 of 9 starts this season. He pitched pretty well in a Boston win over the Mariners a few weeks back and will have another solid outing in this game. Kirby has pitched well in the last 2 games but gave up 5 runs in 5 innings in a loss to the Red Sox a few weeks back. He will be decent in this game, but Wacha will be better. Michael Wacha has been solid so far this year, and while many have almost been waiting for the other shoe to drop with Wacha, it hasn't happened yet, and I think until you see it, you keep riding with how well he's looked. The Mariners have had their ups and downs, and the Red Sox continue to play their better ball on the road this season, so the Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. The under was the winning pick in Game 1 of this series. The Mariners only rank 20th in the majors in runs scored, and their lineup will struggle against Wacha. He pitched a complete game shutout in his last game, and in his 9 starts this season only gave up more than 2 runs in 1 of them. He gave up 2 runs in a win over Seattle a few weeks back and will pitch well against them again in this game. Kirby was hit hard in a Seattle loss to the Sox on May 20th, but he has pitched well in his last 2 starts where he only gave up 2 runs. With each starter pitching well, this will be a low-scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.